Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading can resonate with you. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Ashu, Obatala, to the Agul Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into this reading. This is a big one because, and it's going to be kind of difficult to try to get every message out. There are so many major arcana in the spread. Like when I put these down, because I have your tarot to my left, your Orisha spread to my right, I just wasn't expecting this many major arcana. Like let's start in at the bottom of the deck, we have the world. Brand new cycle starting, okay? Then at the top of the deck, we have the moon. In your Orisha spread, we have the sun, okay? In the spread to my left with your tarot, your major arcana are the Wheel of Fortune in your first row, Hangman in your second row, the Tower in your third, and Wheel of Fortune in the first, Hangman and the Emperor in reverse in the second, Tower in the third, but you have the Tower twice in the Orisha spread as well. The Village and the Tower, same thing. Once in the upright, one in the reverse, calamity, mayhem, all kinds of stuff going on. So before we get into each card and what I'm seeing, let's talk about the Tower, because that's the most important thing right now since it came out 2 times. And take this for however it's playing out in your life, okay? The Tower could be saying that there's a destruction of some sort of false idea or belief or purging, or with this 4 of fire over the village. See, there's a family here. Okay, with this 4 of fire over the village, this could be an intervention, whether that is you staging an intervention for a family member or your family intervening, somehow helping you with a situation. This could be a time of enlightenment, of inspiration. And I really can see that as far as gifts being given, spiritual gifts, okay? I'm feeling that with the King of Cups and the fact that the King of Cups sits adjacent to the Wheel of Fortune. It's giving me the same feeling that I get when I get the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. Also with the King of Cups and the Moon, okay? There's something about a medium or whether that be you have mediumistic abilities in your waking time or mediumistic abilities in your dream time, because that's here as well. Because right underneath the King of Cups is the 9 of Swords. So that's sleep time, right? During sleep. So there's some form of inspiration, enlightenment, release. The Towers are saying that you guys, some of you have outgrown certain situations, relationships, careers, dynamics, family dynamics, friendship dynamics, okay? The other thing is, give me a sec. Yeah, right. So remember that towers also represent structures. So from a mundane level, this could be renovating your home, renovating your body, any kind of thing like that. But it's also renovating your life, okay? Tearing certain things down that no longer serve you in your life and starting to build, really definitely, like your very first card out is the Ace of Wands. So the potential to begin something new, the passion and creativity. There's fire here and fire here, you know, starting and ending your first card out and your last card out. So the potential for something great, but something has to be destroyed. And the fact that this is in the reverse tells me that you or someone could be resisting that, okay? Someone is resisting, doesn't have to be you. But there's this thing about self-preservation because of Mars energy, that Mars energy is talking about the self. There's something about protection and purification because fire purifies, all right? I hope nobody's home is on fire, and I mean, that could be something that happened, like your house catches fire, needs to be renovated, maybe a portion of the house or something happened in someone's home, or something physical, I don't know, but there's a renovation, something being renewed. It's you. It's definitely you, with all, like, everything with a cycle is here, with making sure something ends. The only thing I don't see is the death card. But this, what's really sticking out to me right here. So when I talked about self-preservation and protection, that's the Two of Fire in reverse. Okay, Two of Wands could talk about controlling behaviors. Definitely there's something all the time happening at some of you guys' jobs. But this is also asking to make sure that you have proper defenses. In order to protect yourself. Now, I have been picking up, like, witchcraft a lot in these readings, especially because some of you are so spiritually gifted that there are people who do come up against you, whether that be at your job. Maybe you guys are readers and you're dealing with people, like I'm dealing with people who see you and they want to send witchcraft your way. Whatever the case may be, you have to have proper protection. So when they talk about purification, if there's anything that could be hindering, anything you're doing in your life that could hinder the protection, you got to stop it, because you are protected. What I want to say is, don't work against your own protection, because the Ace of Air is out here. That's the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit is protecting you. Not only that, Four of Fire, Four of Wands is always your ancestors. See, this is the chain. They stand in a chain. It's a link, like DNA, ancestry, right? So it's the Holy Spirit, your ancestors. They are protecting you, and you don't need to be working against them. How could you be working against them? By this Tower energy, trying to keep up a lie, telling yourself that something isn't what it is. It's not time for me to move on yet. It's not time for me to go. This person is not that bad. Maybe I deserve what just happened to me. The reason why I say the maybe I deserve is you have the moon at the top and the sun in the deck. This is duality, okay? Masculine, feminine, and all of that. But you guys have to get comfortable with your shadow side. You got to be comfortable with your shadow side. So what am I saying with this? Let's say you were the one who was the cheater, or let's say you were the one who cheated back, right? And maybe you cheated back worse, or you got them back worse. And even though this person could be back to doing their old stuff, somehow they bring something up and they dangle it over your head. They're carrying something heavy, that you may not be proud of that you did in the past. You have to come to terms with that. That's what I did. I'm not doing it to you anymore, or I don't want to do this to you anymore, because, you get wind somebody's cheating on you again, maybe you're back at it again too, right? So whatever it is that you feel like I'm doing, and you feel like it's something dark, I'm not saying that it's a good thing that you're doing it. Some of you could be doing something in order, like literally, some people, instead of leaving situations, they just cheat back and stay in these horrible situations. Instead of doing that, just leave. But also forgive yourself for doing something that that, like, personally, I never wanted to go down that route in the first place. Like, I didn't want to do that, right? But if somebody keeps bringing it up in order to guilt you to stay, then you just need to let it go. Like, stop feeling guilt about something. Own what you did, but also stand on the fact that I'm done with this. Like, there's something done. There's an energy of, we have been through this for years, or you keep saying that over and over again, like as if I'm doing it now, and you may not be doing anything, but you can't let guilt or like, I don't know, these love feelings that keep popping up. This is female Eshu in the reverse, okay? Something keeps coming up. Maybe, I don't know, some of you guys are getting married, or there's a wedding to somebody you're not supposed to be with, but you don't have to go. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody anything. I'll tell you that right now. Give me 1 sec, because that was a lot. I think I already mentioned having to keep up your protection against, like, witchcraft and negative energies. I think I said that already, because that's definitely here. Let me tell you guys, all of this stuff, like the new cycle of the world and the Wheel of Fortune, It's just beginning. It's the beginning, because that's what the Ace of Wands is saying. It's right next to the Wheel of Fortune. There's more in years to come of good things that are supposed to happen in your life. And the Ace of Wands is saying this is just the beginning. And some of you may not be taking your initial start of a brand new cycle serious enough. And don't understand that it could go even better without all of the baggage. Even, let's say this stuff of relationship stuff isn't even a thing for you. It could be personal issues that you're having that could be slowing you down. It's time to let those things go, okay? Because this is just the beginning of something good. It's not all of it. You may be happy with just the beginning part, thinking, wow, you know, my life has finally let some sunshine in. Finally let some sunshine in. Let me tell you something. The sun is a vital source, and all it does is keep giving. You just have to be in the right state to receive the sun's rays. How can you not receive the sun's rays? By dealing with other people's shade. This Five of Wands. Other people trying to shade out the sun by causing conflict in your life, by being jealous, by trying to remind you that you're not worth it or not good enough, whatever this is, even if it's yourself, don't shade yourself, okay? So for real, like there's somebody, and let me tell you something, it's normal, regular people, but there are people in positions of authority with this Emperor in reverse, people in positions of authority that are trying to stop other people, literally, because they see your brand new beginning. They see how things are starting to sprout for you. They see that, you know, maybe your own personality is starting to sprout more. Like people see that you are much more okay with yourself, especially because, you know, we're getting this Aries energy of the self-preservation. You are proud of yourself. You're taking better care of yourself. And somebody is they're jealous. Because look, they really want to stop you with the Hangman adjacent to the Six of Swords. Remember what I told you about Mercury? How he moves quickly, how he's the escort. He'll escort you on, okay, to the next level. This is another reason why I was talking about this mediumistic thing too for you guys, is because of the water, the portal, okay? Hangman I've mentioned before as alternate realities, all right? Some of you, okay, I'm gonna do a little sidebar thing right now because yes, people are trying to slow you down. But some of you don't realize that in your dreams, you could be going to other places. You just need to like calm yourself at night. You know what is really good for remembering my dreams and, you know, getting to sleep smoothly? I eat like fruit at night. Sometimes, you know when you're eating aimlessly, but I've noticed that when I eat fruit or vegetables before I go to bed, it makes the sleep and the dreams more clear, okay? And I think it's because it's putting a higher vibration into the body before you sleep. But if you guys are dealing with witches and witchcraft and stuff, you could be having nightmares. Okay, so if you feel like you're being attacked in your sleep, it's because someone is attacking you. But don't be afraid of this stuff. Like, don't let somebody else's negative energy or who are into dark occult arts prevent you from accepting gifts within yourself or using other methods to protect yourself, okay? Like maybe wearing a talisman, doing a spell of protection. Prayer always works. Prayers are spells. The Book of Psalms is a book of spells. Yes, so don't be afraid at this time if you see that you are seeing, because the way I see it, you could be seeing just otherworldly things, beings or different things you've never seen before, okay? Guys, sorry. I was drinking tea earlier, got my throat a little dry. This is, you are attracting a lot. The moon, remember, you know, like, because the moon controls tides. This is also asking you to control your emotions at this time. Don't get overly emotional, especially by people who, and I know guys, y'all gonna say, you say don't get overly emotional. You just went off on that girl. You know, it wasn't just her. It wasn't just her that I was upset about. Because I know some people were thinking like, you know, don't give her your power. It's not even that. Sometimes it's just life stuff, you know? And when you're trying to do things for your life and in your life, and people come your way, it's not even a person that I'm mad at. It's the fact that here's another challenge, you know? And I'm, you know, I'm going to say I'm tired of being challenged all the time, you know? So that was more frustration. I could care less about that lady. I don't know her, you know? So she really doesn't get any power from me. I don't know her to hate her. I don't hate her, but I hate situations like that. But for you, don't get overly emotional. Don't give away your power. What? Let me see. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups. You don't have to. The Magician's even behind that. Guys, yes, there's also inheritance. So this is another reason for purification. Some of you all are receiving gifts. You are receiving gifts from above with this Wheel of Fortune, Hangman, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is receiving an inheritance or a gift. But see, this would be like a little bit of a block or a delay. I don't know. What could be delaying is like that purification and purging the gifts, okay? Also, be careful. Another way to slow you down, especially for the ladies, is to get you pregnant. And for the guys is for you to deal with someone you get pregnant that you don't want to deal with. Be careful because that could happen as well. But remember, if that has happened, you cannot let that stop you. You're still here. You're still alive. You're still able to complete your mission. Hangman gives me mission as well. Like, you have a mission. There's a soul mission. And no matter what, you have to forgive yourself for whatever stupid thing you've done or whatever it is, and just keep moving forward. You know, just because somebody made a plan to do something, they fired you or got you pregnant or, you know, they got pregnant, whatever. You don't give in to, oh, well, I guess I'm just subject to X, Y, and Z. No, I'm going to keep it moving. I'm still here. I have breath. So that means I can complete my mission. No matter what. People try to do dark, mean things because they think they stopped you. But as long as you got breath, you can't be stopped. Trust me, you cannot be stopped. Remember, it's just the beginning. So if you give up now, there are years of good things, new gifts, possibilities that you will not be aware of if you stop. It's time for a lot of you all to just heal. Ten of Swords in reverse is talking about healing, especially from the things that have been the most traumatic. And guys, I'm not a therapist, so I can't give you all the methods for healing trauma. So you could either intuitively figure this out for yourself or seek out professional help. Seek professional help to heal certain traumas. And that could be from a spiritual perspective. This could be from, a secular perspective, whichever way you see fit to heal. There's a trauma that could be blocking further gifts from entering into your life. Okay? Protect yourself. Even somebody's going to get a new job. I can already feel it though too. Three of Earth sits in the upright next to the sun. You're about to get blessed with some money. Some money's coming out of somewhere, or a new job or something like that with Three of Earth next to the sun. Definitely. Remember, this is why I mentioned prayer in the last reading, because your ancestors and the Holy Spirit are out here together. You are not alone. See, sometimes these towers, in the tower, there are other cards that'll depict the tower with all the elements hitting it. Fire, water, air, earth, everything is smashing up against the tower. So some of you really could feel like something's happening in your life where I feel like I'm getting hit at all four corners, back, front, side to side. But remember, okay, you have ancestors. You see these four? They can govern those four corners as well. All right? They can help you for everything that's bothering you. Call on help. Call on help. And let them come in and mitigate some of this for you, to alleviate your mind, give you some peace if you can't sleep at night, or you're going through some form of dreams, nightmares or whatever. Whatever's happening, call on assistance and help. That's why you got to learn to forgive yourself, because a lot of people think, I just did that bad thing and now I can't talk to God, I can't talk to my ancestors. And they are actually waiting for you to speak to them. I always, if I feel like I've done something so wrong that before I start asking for help, I just ask for forgiveness. And then I tell them what's going on in my life. You know, it's the humbling and then the asking. It always works. Just humble yourself. You know, and what makes it hard to humble yourself is anger. So try not to be so angry. Try not to be so angry, okay? At certain things. Remember your path. Page of Pentacles is in reverse. That's all I want you to do, is to remember the path you're on, and that it's not just one thing. Ace of Wands is just the beginning. It's not just one thing. Your path will lead you to several different things to happen and occur into your life. Don't expect it to just be a one-time thing, like, oh, I just got that new job, or finally started a nice, healthy relationship. They like, we're not done with you there. It's more. There's going to be way more. No time to rest a little bit. You know, you take your little breaks or whatever, but you keep it moving. You keep going. Don't let nobody stop you. Okay? Definitely. That's what I have for you. Whatever these two towers are, people are, and then again, some people, this could be a boss, this could be other people, they're jealous of your appearance, because Aries is about appearance, right? Someone could just be on a very basic level, just jealous of who you are altogether, whatever makes up you. But if you are telling yourself a lie about a relationship or upholding something that's not true, let it go. Just let it go, you know, and focus on yourself. The what's best for you, because if you're not good, you can't help nobody else. Okay? That's what I have for you. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the link to book is in the description box below. Let me see if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you guys. Other than, if there are delays happening, know that that is a part of your protection as well. One thing that I always pray, guys, is that thank you for protecting me against the things I do not see. And there could be people doing things that you are not aware of and couldn't do anything about because of your lack of awareness, and your ancestors and the Holy Spirit is actually protecting you from that. So if you feel like something is being delayed, they're delaying it for a reason, so that everything can work out for your future. But that's what I have for you, okay? Sorry, guys, I'm over here dropping pins on the floor. All right, like I said, if you want to book a personal reading, link is in the description box below. I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. All right, I'll see you later.